Okay, we got a dryer here that won't start. Press the button, it won't start. We checked the fuses in the basement. Basement fuses are fine. We can turn on the timer and you can hear the timer ticking. Go tick, 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 tick. But the motor doesn't run. So we took the back off. The back's just got a bunch of little screws all over the place. And called up the repair shop. And they're talking about this fuse here. When the dryer overheats, it's this fuse here called a thermal fuse. It's a $14 part. So this just pops off.
What do you need?
Here, come here. I don't have 4 hands.
Why not?
Here. So they tested the old part here with a meter, and they said it's definitely blown. So here's the new part. So we're hoping this is the problem. And what the fella at the repair shop stressed was make sure the hose isn't crimped. Like if this is squeezed like this, the hot air can't get out. And he said if the hot air can't get out, the hot air goes back in the dryer and burns out the fuse. So he said just make sure there's no lint in the hose and make sure it's not crimped. Okay, so that looks good to go there. And then we got to put the back on. There's no mystery there, just a bunch of screws.
You don't want to see if it runs before you put it all back together?
Well, there ain't nothing else that I can do if that's not the problem. So. Okay, you can turn it off.
Turn it off?
Yeah. Okay, so we got it all put back together here. Just a bunch of screws around the outside. Plugged it back into the wall. See, there's the big 220 line there. Don't touch that sucker. And then turn it on here, press the button, and it works. So that seems to be the problem. So the guy at the shop, he said, just make sure this hose isn't kinked. Okay, because the heat goes back in the dryer and burns out the fuse. Okay, see ya. And the expert here says it might be a good idea to get a regular tin pipe. The tin pipes can't kink up. So that might be something we'll think about. Okay, see ya.
Talk.
Okay, she's got a good story here about a dryer. You can see how it's kinked down there at the bottom. And you said you went to Home Depot and they told you that's a common problem.
Right. They can when the hoses are filled with lint or have blockage in them, the thermostat fuse will kick out, and that's a safety feature. Every once in a while it burns out, and then of course you have to replace the fuse. But to eliminate that problem, you want to put in a smooth metal pipe so that nothing such as lint can get stuck in there, and create that airflow so that the heat gets out of the dryer and allows your clothes to dry even better. So what you need to do is go to Home Depot or Lowe's or any repair place that has metal pipe for dryers, and replace that hose that you see there with a straight, smooth pipe.
And you said that's a common problem in hot areas.
Right, especially in hot areas, because if it's blocked and the heat can't get out, there's no vacuum for it. I mean, it just doesn't run as smoothly. It can't cool off, and that's what turns off the dryers a lot of times. It's a safety feature that most dryers have in the last 10 years.
See, this is a cool area, but it's been real hot the last couple of weeks. So that doesn't surprise me that it be. Okay, see ya.